Welcome to the Today in History channel. In today's video we will talk about the day, June 19, 1097, Siege of Nicaea. The Crusades were a series of military expeditions carried out from 1096 to 1291 in successive stages by the Knights of Western Christendom, under the impulse of the Holy See, to expel Muslims from the Holy Land. At the Council of Clermont, 1095, Pope Urban II made a call to the Christian feudal lords to recover Jerusalem, appealing to his duty of vassalage before the Supreme Pontiff. Urbano II distributed red fabric crosses to the gentlemen who joined the expedition, so that they could place them on their backs or on their armor. Because of this, they were called precisely Crusaders. The lords and soldiers of the First Crusade were mostly French. Each captain commanded his own army. It was agreed that all military forces would meet in the vicinity of Constantinople in 1099, to begin the offensive to the Holy Land. At the head of the First Crusade were the lords Godofredo de Bulhos, Bohemundo de Taranto, and Count Raimundo IV de Toulouse, in command of Lorraine, Norman and Provençal forces, respectively. This crusade ended successfully in 1099, and its results were the conquest of Nicaea, 1097, Antioch, 1098, and Jerusalem, 1099, creating the Kingdom of Jerusalem and other Christian ports on the Asian Mediterranean coast. The crossed armies left Byzantium, with a Byzantine military contingent commanded by generals Manuel Batumides and Tatikios, and began their foray into Asia Minor during the first half of 1097. There they were joined by the small army of the monk Peter, the hermit, creator of a crusade of people from the people. The first target of his campaign was the city of Nice, previously under Byzantine rule, conquered by the Seljuk Turks, who converted it into the capital of the Sultanate of Rum, ruled by Kilij Arslan I. The Crusaders began the siege of the city on May 14, dividing the disposition of their forces in the different sections of the walls, which were well defended with 200 towers. Bohemundo camped on the north side of the city, Godofredo in the east, and Raimundo and Adhemar de Montiel in the south. Nicaea's siege was long. The Sultan's troops were defeated successively, and the defenders, exhausted by the long siege, asked Kilij Arslan to grant them the chance to surrender to the Crusaders. He agreed to surrender in secret to the Byzantine Emperor Alexo I, for fear that the Crusaders would destroy and plunder the city. At dawn on June 19, 1097, the Crusaders saw the Byzantine banners flying over the city walls of Nicaea. In addition, they were not allowed to enter the city, except in small guarded flocks, which became an important source of conflict between the Byzantine Empire and the Crusaders. After handing over custody of Nicaea to the Byzantines, the Crusaders resumed their campaign to Jerusalem. Nicaea was the first major victory of the Crusaders in the Holy Land. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next.